What is going on, everybody? Welcome to the last day of the week in Brian's Radar Free Chart Analysis. And we are going to finish the week strong. And if there's a setup, right? So we have a few possibilities that we just went over in the elite group. And we could see some crazy moves because tomorrow we have Euro news, we have red folder Euro news, we have red folder pound news, and we have red folder USD news, which pertains to the two currencies that we're looking at. So although it is a Friday and price has pushed up significantly for EU and GU, we could see a potential third push up before a big reversal. And the reason I say that is there's a movement in the structure of the market. And for those of you that are not aware of this, the market moves in threes. It likes to induce people because psychologically, after somebody sees something happen a third time in Forex and trading specifically, they feel like they're missing out and they want to get in. They don't want to lose out and they want to make money, right? Because anybody, like, think of put yourself into a retail mind, somebody that has never traded before and wants to make money today. What do you think they're going to think when they see pushes like this? When they see massive pushes up like this, it's obvious they're going to think it's a buy clearly because they're not aware of market structure, how the market moves, how there's pullbacks, how we move a certain amount of pips per week and consolidation, right? They don't get the little tiny things. They just know price is pushing up. I want to get in on it. And this is where stop punts happen. This is when the fake outs happen. And this is where people tend to get emotional because they think that they are going to capture this next push and it's going to be amazing and all these wonderful things happen. And that's where they capture you. So what I came to the conclusion on is based on where we're at in the structure. We're in 12-hour support resistance. We're inside of a what's that? It's a daily support supply and demand that it actually did not break. It touched it to the top and came back down. And then we are just overall at a point where it just shoot up over what 300 pips the last couple of days. Let's take a look. Ready? So from the low here to the high here, 225 pips. Like that is not a typical 2 day movement for Euro USD. I know it's the most traded pair in Forex, but it's still not I wouldn't tell you to expect this. I wouldn't even, if I were to tell you to expect another third big push up, that would be naive and me and ill advised. I would never do that. I would say, expect some false moves, expect inducements, because that's pretty much what they're doing. You have 1, 2 days full of rise. I would say one more full day of rise and then big reversal for the news. So we have Euro news that might push it up, induce the breakout traders to break the highs, throw a formation or a instant reversal where price goes up and there's one big candle down. That's the inducement. And then we have some sort of pullback to retest the supply it creates on the way down to then continue down for the week and consolidate at the end of the New York session tomorrow, like 12 o'clock. 1 p.m. Right. That's when volatility dies down, and we're not really seeing anything um, happen for the rest of the day. Again, it's Friday, it's the end of the week, and the end of the day, volatility dies down. So expect some sort of move like this. Now, I didn't draw up this point here on the top of this 12-hour structure right here is actually a old supply point, right? This is you can actually see it. This bullish candle is a recent supply point, but you can see that price came back and touched it multiple times. Now, that doesn't mean this is now a irrelevant supply point because it could still be broken if the trend on a higher time frame is even more bullish, which on the monthly we have seen it wants to go up. So the price can still enter into this zone. But that's why I have the top of this line. The top of if it breaks above this 12-hour support resistance zone on this time frame, this daily time frame, this will be the official break and we will see price continue further. But it can still go up higher to then drop even further. So that's why I'm saying, look for a stop. They want to induce you to get another buy-in and then reverse. Now, if they don't do that, then we're going to see consolidation, like heavy volatile consolidation. I say that because of all the news tomorrow. I could be wrong. You could just consolidate out and nothing happens. But with that much news, at this time of the year, anything can happen. So just be careful. And I would say if you see massive pushes up, don't fall for it. Do not fall for it. That could most likely be the inducement. GBPUSD, same freaking thing. Now up top here, you have a daily supply point. Now I drew mine part to go up between the 1 hour and the daily because obviously it can just missed the daily and just hit that 1 hour and drop, and that's still an inducement. But ultimately, nothing on this time frame on my TDI say it's a reversal yet, meaning we are still in solid territory for this to push up, which is only reconfirming to me at least that we are going to see that last third push up to induce traders either during Asian session or London session. And then when that GBP news comes out tomorrow morning around 4 a.m. Central, and then USD news hits, we could see this reversal, or worst case, we see consolidation, which again, I don't think it's going to happen. My gut doesn't say that. My gut's telling me it's going to go up. So if it goes up, don't fall for it. Don't be like, oh, I got to get in the buy, because that's exactly what they want you to do. That's exactly how they're going to make fool you and take your money. So if you see it pushes up, especially for a Friday, expect that push down. If not, and it ends up going up farther, then I guess you can blame me and say, Ryan, I missed out. I could have bought it. But if you take that mentality and say, I could have, and try to do it next time you get an opportunity like this, that's where you're gonna be like, oh shit, Ryan was right, or damn, I fell for it again, or I fell for that fear of missing out. I didn't want to catch that move. And I'm just saying statistically, you're not going to see price shoot up three mega hard pushes in 3 days. You're not going to see that. It's not normal. You can't just sit there and think that that's going to happen. Ready? I'll take the high from here. See how many pips this pair moved in the last 48 hours. Right here. 252 pips, almost the same amount of pips as EU. EU went 225. So I'm just saying, be careful. Use proper risk. Wait for the news, guys. Like price is overbought on the 4 hour, it's overbought on the 1 hour, but it has no shark fin. So I'm thinking we're gonna see that big false move up. Where the heck did it go? Oh, sorry, I like messed up my TDI. But yeah, expect that push up for the stop point and then a potential reversal. And if you catch that reversal, then you guys are gonna be having some fun. But that's what we're looking at Friday to finish out the week. Now, for those of you that are still watching, this might be the last week you guys are trading. I don't know what you guys are doing, but it is the last week you're trading, because next week we have Christmas, and then the week after that we have New Year's. I'm just checking the clock real quick. So next weekend, I'm sorry. So if you guys are not trading, you guys will be trading next weekend. So if you guys are done this week for some chance, obviously that's up to you. Uh, I'll see you guys back next year. Enjoy the rest of the year. Spend time with your families, loved ones, and let's get ready for 2024 and kick some ass. But if you're gonna be here next week, I'll see you next week. And happy holidays. So everyone have a great rest of your night. See you on Monday, and we'll talk soon. Peace.